LeeshaLand after party. We literally are filming this for a second time because my dumbass clicked start streaming instead of start recording. So Paul, come join me for
Somebody say my name.
this completely organic, not filmed before by accident nonsense. This is going to be a new series over here, basically like the show after the show, after party kind of vibes. And at the end of my last Leisha video, which you should check out, it's all about the best Cinderellas and the new Cinderella collection from Sigma. But we asked you a question, and we're here to answer that. So the question that we're talking about today is from this game called Shame of Life, which I got an ad for on Instagram. Decided to check it out after asking some of the questions I could find on Google when we did a Twitch stream, and it seemed really fun. So we're gonna use this as our like basis to talk in the after party. So what is your biggest fear, and what would you change about it to make it immediately unscary?
Totally not rehearsed. I am afraid of being alone.
No.
Being completely and utterly alone. And after having a few seconds to think about it, I think the best way to make that unfunny would be being completely and utterly alone with Fran Drescher. That would be a situation where flipped completely upside down. In fact, this reminds me of the Bogart from Harry Potter 3.
Yeah, Harry Potter. Is it 3?
Harry Bogart.
Harry Bogart. Is that what I said? Oh my god.
It is. It's Prisoner of Azkaban.
We were talking about... Yes, okay.
Lupus.
Lupin. Lupus? Oh my god.
We have to start over. I can't.
You got it. You got lupus. We were talking about when we think of our biggest fear, the first thing we think of is something mental. So like he thinks of being alone. Mine was drowning.
Okay.
Okay, like you weren't here. Mine was drowning, and we were like, that's harder to make unscary. He had said...
Okay, so here's the thing. What if you were drowning in Orbeez?
That's even worse, because you'd be inhaling Orbeez.
But it would be funny to everybody else.
Yeah, that doesn't make it unscary to me. That makes it more scary. I couldn't think of anything to make drowning less scary. Really, the only thing I think of is, like, in Sonic, when he like takes the bubble, like when you're swimming in Sonic, there will be like a plant or something that has bubbles, and you have to like this is the sound it makes, and and that was like what, you know what? Okay, every time we would stream on Twitch, he would get so mad at me for leaning on his chair, and I was like, you're overreacting. It's whatever. Every time you sit next to me, you have been doing that, and you just see me slowly.
It's because we have to be close in frame.
You do not need to be leaning. Look it, you're good. You're leaning that way on purpose, and I see it. Okay, so we decided what would be a good idea, instead of a mental fear, a tangible fear. So we take this question, what is your biggest fear, and what would you change about it to make it immediately unscary? And it's for our tangible, scariest fear, or biggest fear. What was yours?
Murder hornets.
Murder hornets. Which, have you ever seen them?
In real life?
Yeah.
On a video?
On video, not in real life.
I've seen it on a video.
You've seen it in real life on your phone.
They're like this big.
Are they really?
They're huge.
Ew. See, you just don't like flying in. You don't like bees.
Mm-mm.
You don't like anything.
I can tolerate bees because bees do good.
But I see you running away from them as you're going, bees do good, bees do good, bees do good.
I walk away from them in a brisk manner.
See, bees, I can tell myself, like, they're not going to mess with you. Wasps, I hate. But I've not seen murder hornets. But anyways, what would we do to murder hornets to make them immediately unscary?
They could wear little party hats, and they could have little glasses with a fake mustache.
You'd get that close to them to be able to see. The party...
Their face is like this. Their head is like this.
Oh, okay, so party hats on murder hornets. I guess it would be like, haha, this isn't scary. Mine, I was thinking about this, and for me, I think even though, like, in our house that we're in, because mine generally, like, the first thing you think of when I see biggest fear is insects. Mm-hmm. The house that we're in right now has forced me to kind of start to overcome that, because this house we've literally had frogs. We're, like, inside of the house fighting Luna.
Just hear...
You hear this little... it's just Luna batting the DMT frog, which is just really, that's what I need in my life. But there's scorpions all outside. We found spiders inside. Earwigs galore. I just don't like bugs. I think out of all the bugs, scorpions have always been at the top of my list as far as things that just I don't want. So my first thought was like, what makes them less scary is that if they go to sting you, if there's like a baby airbag attached to like their tail, and they're just like, and it just, so like it can't sting you. It's just like a little boing, like it bounces off. The other thing was thinking about the booties that dogs wear and how they walk like...
And putting them on.
Putting them on a scorpion and just watching it like unable to like walk normally. Because it's got these booties and it doesn't like... Because that's the thing to me. It's the legs that scares me.
Yes.
That like, it's the creepy crawly aspect of it that just... Ugh.
Scorpions have what, 6 legs, right? Because are they arachnids?
No, they have 6 legs. But like I remember when we first moved here and you and Violet went outside scorpion hunting and you shone a black light and it lit up, and I was like, oh, that's bad. And it was on the wall and I was like, oh, I don't like that. But the second it started to move, I was like, I can't be outside. It creeped me out so much. So just seeing if it was like, blah, maybe that would help.
Kind of like the Ron Weasley roller skates.
Yeah. And the other thing that makes any bug immediately unscary is just chibi eyes.
Chibi?
Chibi eyes. It's the and you be like, ew, but like, ew, but like, oh. I found this video last night of when Violet and Paul went camping and Paul caught a crawdad and he's like, look how little it is, and Violet's clearly like, nope. He holds it out and he's like, look how cute it is, and she goes, aw, and she's like, aw, so cute. That would be me. I'd be like, aw. Anyways, let us know in the comments your biggest fear and what would immediately make it unscary, and we will be featuring one of your comments in my next Leisha video. Thank you so much for hanging out, subscribing, watching these videos that will have every time we do a Leisha video. This will be coming on right after, and we'll see you next time. And I did click the record, so we're good, yay!